my goodness, guys, we got some early news about NBA 2K25 as well as the first leaks about the new 2K that a lot of people right now are talking about. And if you're like me and you want this to be the best 2K ever, then like the video right now and don't risk it, okay? Because we desperately need a very, very good 2K. And also let me know down below in the comments, if you could add anything into NBA 2K25, what would you add? Because we got to talk about everything that we know and also some rumors, some leaks, and basically all the news that we do have about NBA 2K25. And now one of the first things that we got to talk about in this video is, of course, this stream that LSK was doing. He was actually talking with Ronnie2K, and we're gonna talk about Ronnie2K too. But let me show you guys this clip right here so you guys can listen, and let me click play so you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about.
You're having a game,
Ronnie. I've been on my team a lot more right now, and my biggest question is the auction house. What is there any hint there for 2K25?
We see what people are talking about throughout the game, so you know, we have a recipe for everything, a method to the madness.
Okay,
so
as long as
it's a little bit early, but we know what people are saying, I guess is what I'm gonna say.
And did you guys hear that right there? Ronnie2K officially confirmed that 2K is hearing everybody talk about how we need the auction house back, how we need players to be accessible, the cards and everything like that. However, though, 2K and Ronnie2K have lied, and then they have lied some more, and then after that lied even more, and then lied, and then lied, and then lied, and then guess what? After that, they even lied some more. And one of the biggest lies was, of course, the new player markets, where they literally said community feedback is in action here. So we're literally hearing the same thing once again. So it could just be a lie. Obviously Ronnie2K did not confirm that the auction house is 100% coming back, but the fact that he answered that question, that's why we're going to be talking about this as well as everything else. And also they mentioned that the best players in the game were only directly available through the auction house at MTP prices that could feel unobtainable. Okay, that is a keyword right there, because right now, actually, let's take a look at the, let's take a look at the best cards in the game, right? Because those cards right there include players like the GOATS cards, GOATS Michael Jordan, GOATS Shaq, GOATS Larry Bird. You got 100 overall players. You got Invincibles up in here, LeBron James. Actually, let's take a look at Steph Curry and LeBron James, right? And so let's take a look at the new player markets, because apparently before cards were unobtainable. So now we should be able to search LeBron James right here. So let me see, LeBron James. I want to pick up the new, let's go with the GOATS one or the Invincible. It doesn't matter. Let's go with the GOATS one, right? Because that one's the best LeBron James. And so let's search. Whoa, wait, what? No matches found. That's weird. Okay, maybe there's none in the auction house. Maybe nobody has pulled it, or in the player market, I should say. So now let's search, Steph Curry, because maybe we want to pick up a new Steph Curry. Now, Curry doesn't have a GOATS card yet, but he does have an Invincible, and let's search. Oh, well, you look at that, 2K, huh? That's interesting, because, I just read right here that, the whole point of the player market was to make cards accessible, because previously they were in the auction house at MTP prices that could feel unobtainable. Interesting. So obviously they lied, right? It's like, we know this. At this point in the year, September's around the corner. NBA 2K25 is going to be coming out most likely September as well, because it's been coming out in September for the past, who knows how many years. And so by the looks of it, Ronnie2K, he did talk about the auction house, which is great, but also he didn't confirm if it's coming or coming, he hasn't really officially confirmed it, because it's still early. It's July, it's August coming up as well. That's usually when everything comes out. Even Ronnie2K himself said that, July and August, that's really when he's able to talk about it. And now that it's July, we definitely have to get more, right? And so when it comes to the auction house, you guys got to let me know. Do you want it back? Does it even matter? A lot of people right now are saying that 2K is just going to add, special inserts. They're going to add certain things where they're going to make players that, maybe you just can't add them to the auction house. And 2K could definitely do that, but let's not give them any ideas, okay? Because I don't know how many of you guys have been watching my channel for years, but I used to snipe. I love the auction house. That was one of my biggest, if not probably the only content I would upload. And so with everything that 2K has done and also hasn't done, that also has changed my content, and I do miss the auction house. If you know about Sniper Story, then comment right now, #IRemember. And there's so many, literally a ton of different videos that I would love to be able to make right now, but I can't, because I can't even get every single card in the game right now. And a lot of people always say that 2K won't ever change until people stop opening packs, but you gotta realize that we're actually in this situation because people stopped spending money on 2K. 2K wasn't making money with the player markets. People stopped spending money on, 2K. They stopped opening opening packs. And so that's why they had to, you know, basically gatekeep every single card in the game, like GOATS cards, Invincibles, Dark Matters, you know, 100 overall players. Like, people stopped, like, I personally even stopped spending as much money. Like, this year I probably have spent like a third of what I usually spend in my team, and they definitely felt that. So that's why they ended up adding all the gambling, because they were losing money. And so I feel like they realized that the player market just didn't work. It was an experiment, and so now they have to bring back the auction house, right? So it could definitely happen. But the biggest thing, of course, and 2K didn't mention it in their, you know, courtside report for my team, is the fact that people were buying MT. And people were going insane, okay? Like, people were buying courts for like 25 million, 20 million MT. Like, they were going insane. And so that's one of the reasons why they took away the auction house. But at the same time, though, like, 2K, this is your game. You should be able to work something out where people can't buy MT. And so I feel like if they somehow find a way, you know, to fix that, the auction house definitely will be coming back. But that's one of the biggest things, because 2K wants that money, right? They want that pack money. They want those players, you know, the players like LeBron, Steph Curry, all these players to make them money. That's why they have the pack markets. You know, that's why they basically always update the game nowadays with packs. And so obviously 2K wants to get rid of, you know, the empty selling, the empty buying, which I don't know if they'll ever really be able to get rid of. The only way they got rid of it, of course, is by getting rid of the auction house. However, though, again, when it comes to an ultimate team, an auction house is necessary. It's needed. It's literally one of the most important things when it comes to an ultimate team, to be able to get these cards, right? Especially with the LeBrons out there, the Steph Currys and stuff like that. Now, I'm sure 2K made money by making the players only accessible through the packs, but they definitely lost players. They lost people that want to play the game. They lost people that want to actually enjoy playing my team, the ultimate team. And there's definitely a lot of people that ended up quitting 2K. So I feel like they definitely have to bring back a lot of people. And one of those things that they can do to do that is bring back the auction house. And that's one of the reasons why I think the auction house will return. You guys got to let me know what you think about that, because that's the first time that Ronnie2K has talked about the auction house since they literally, you know, removed it. You know, so 2K, this is like the first time we're hearing about the auction house, and of course with my team. But there's still more, because as you know, 2K also ended up releasing the first look at NBA 2K25 cards, and you can see Derrick Rose right here. And so I don't know if you guys noticed, but 2K does still have the whole, you know, overall on the gem, which I personally do not like. And I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, 2K19 was my favorite 2K of all time, and their card art was amazing. I like how, you know, Opals just had the gem. That's how you knew it was an Opal and stuff like that. And a lot of people right now are saying that the new card arts really looks like a mobile game, and I will agree with that. You know, if you look at this card right here, it definitely does look like it's part of a mobile game. You know, they do have the whole 90 overall right here, which I personally hate. I know they do it because of the casuals and stuff like that, but they really got to remove the overalls, okay? Like, we know this is an amethyst, but again, the casuals don't know. But at the same time, though, I mean, you know, it would just look so much nicer without the overall right here. Just the amethyst gem would be nice. And so Derrick Rose is actually our first look at the card arts for NBA 2K25, and this is one of the reasons why, again, I feel like the auction house is coming back, because the fact that they're showing us, you know, the card art early, they're talking about the auction house even before they officially drop anything, it gives me, you know, hope, which is really bad, because when you have hope with 2K, they're gonna let you down, right? Now, a lot of people right now in the community are making beautiful cards. Like, oh my goodness, look at this Dark Matter Vince Carter. A big shout out to everybody that does make these cards on 2KDB. And so people are making Anthony Edwards, you know, Vince Carter right here. Look at this one right here. Oh my goodness, that is insane. I do wonder if 2K will, you know, go crazy with the card arts, because it does look like they're going with a simple look. And a lot of ultimate teams are going down that route. Like, if you see a lot of ultimate teams, they're kind of like, you know, it's not as crazy as it used to be, which really sucks, because ultimate teams, even on Madden, FIFA, you know, even MLB, like, everybody is complaining about ultimate teams. I don't think I've ever heard, you know, more complaining this year versus any other year, right? It's like everybody's mad. People are mad at the baseball game. They're mad at the football game, at the soccer game, whatever you want to call it, soccer, football, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, FIFA, stuff like that. So everybody has been complaining about ultimate teams. And it sucks that these companies don't realize that what made Ultimate Team, you know, game modes like My Team, Ultimate Team, and stuff like that, like, you know, what do they call it? Madden Ultimate Team, and then FIFA. I forget what they call it on FIFA, but the thing that made it amazing is the community, you know, the beautiful card arts, you know, the cards being accessible, you know, people actually being able to play with their favorite cards like that. That's the most important thing. You know, for example, with Kobe, you know, Kobe's the perfect example. Like, people just want to be able to get on 2K and play with their favorite player, and we can't do that nowadays. Like, we can't go and play with the best Kobe, because the best Kobe is you had to get lucky, and then they didn't even add another Kobe. You know, they got LeBron James. If you want to play with LeBron James, the only way to get him is to open packs. That's why we need the auction house back. And so I feel like a lot of the Ultimate teams out there, they really lost touch of what made, you know, their game amazing. That's why it's not as hype as it used to be. Like, if you look at almost every Ultimate team, like, the hype really isn't there for every single one of them. There's still people playing it. There's always going to be people playing 2K because they love basketball. There's always people going to be playing Madden and stuff like that because of football and so on. And so when it comes to the card arts, you know, it definitely does look simple at the beginning, but then throughout the year, you know, they do like certain promos. But I am liking what the community is doing just with, you know, what's available, even though I'm sure 2K is going to, you know, clean it up a bit, you know, do some crazy stuff in the background. The gem might look completely different, but I do like the idea where, you know, the 2K community is headed when it comes to the card arts. You guys got to let me know what you think about it. You know, there's a Jordan Poole 100 overall. You know, it's kind of crazy right here. Even though, again, they got to get rid of that whole number. Like, only 99, 100, and then everything else should just be like the gem. Like rubies. Get rid of the 88s. No one cares that he's an 88. We know he's a ruby because of the gem, and that's it. Look at this, Bronny. Are we going to get a Bronny James? Obviously, right? I mean, not in 2K24 or unless 2K wants to add him. But 2K25, we should be seeing him. As long as he, you know, I'm pretty sure the Lakers are sending him to the G League. I could be wrong, but knowing LeBron, he's probably going to be on the roster at least for a couple games. And so we could definitely see Bronny, you know, in 2K25. Klay Thompson's on a new team and stuff like that. So the card arts, you know, we got our first look right here. Let me know what you guys think about this one too. And like I said earlier, 2K has lied a lot of times, and you guys know this already, but we got to see exactly how they're going to execute everything for NBA 2K25. And I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. In the meantime, check out the No Money Spent series, check out the GOATs I pulled, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.